I was grabbing a coffee before teaching class, and I encountered a woman chatting with her other Yenta friend about that she has a Guatemalan friend that she was trying to tell him that he is a person of color, and he insists that he's not, he's white. And she just, no, you are not white. And because she doesn't see color, right? She doesn't see color, and she's inclusive, and she's telling him what he is. And then she said, man, our leader is such a mess, and we got to get the witches together and have a seance or some shit. And whatever you think of our leader, man, these people exist, and they are bringing it all down. These are the Bolsheviks. These are the useful idiots. This person is a mess. I want to know, did you have a father in your life? What is going on? Why are you like this? We need Jesus. We need Jesus bad. There's only one way, and it's Christ. Yes, I said it. Thank you. And also, I am a Jew for Jesus, okay? So I was bar mitzvahed and all of that. And I have friends, okay, that will make statements against the Jews, all right? I don't care. They're my friends, I hope that if there was some sort of clone Neo-Hitler from his brain they saved after he shot himself or lived in South America, that they would spare me because I'm a nice guy, all right? I'm a nice guy, and I deserve to not be in a camp. But we have, all sorts of friends from all over the place. I really think that, does anybody really see color, race, any of this stuff, groups? I don't even think you can. I think it's so overly complicated. Everyone really is an individual. And yes, stereotypes exist for a reason. I am good at saving. And I am pretty tight with my wallet. But, man, it is wild what the group politics are. When you remember Fight Club, they said they're a generation of men raised by women. And yeah, I think we need men back in teaching roles, men back in the school system. Yes, boys should play. They should roughhouse. They should be boys. Yes, they don't learn the same way girls learn. I teach kids. I teach boys and girls alike. And yes, you definitely need that influence around them. You cannot turn all these kiddos into soft people that think that they're always on a victim list, all right? This cannot happen. We must build strength. We must. It's imperative. Times are going to get really hard. You think they're hard now. Imagine when there's a bunch of Tesla Optimus robots on the streets doing all your jobs, and you can't afford to live, and they are putting up other people not from here into living situations, and you're forgotten about. No one cares about you. Times are going to get hard. We need to bring the men back into influence. This must happen. And guys, I wasn't always so outspoken. I was conditioned to be abused and be a pincushion and take it, all right? I was, seen, not heard, and I was crying out for help, all right? This took time for me. It took my ears getting fucked up and being knocked out and choked out and hurt and humiliated. And yes, it's very painful, but I do care about this world very much, and I care about my fellow man and men and women alike and animals, and I was a vegan, and then I could grow beautiful hair. I had luscious locks, and I did ballet. Yeah, I was a little twink, or I was a straight heterosexual twink, all right? And that's great, but it's not, it's just not my role now. My role in my small world and my small little influence that I have, which is basically nothing, is to speak this truth. It's so important. So I hope all of you do the same. Love you all.